Everyone, let us solve the following. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 120 feet wide. From a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distances of the points from the poles. Okay, so we need to find out the height of two poles, okay, which are on the either side of a road. The road width is 120 feet. Okay, and one more point we need to find out, the point, the distances of the point from where, the angles of elevation has been taken. The point is given, it is taken in between the two poles, okay, on the road. These are the important points given according to the data, right? So this is the road which is having 120 meters width. One pole is here and one pole is here. A point is there on the road in between them, and the angles of elevation is 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Okay, right? Now, as it is told, since poles are perpendicular to the ground, what we can say here, angle ABP at B, the angle is 90 degrees. Of course, this at angle C, that means two poles, second pole. CD is second pole, AB is the first pole. Let us think. Okay, so as they are perpendicular to the ground, angle B and angle C will be 90 degrees. Okay, so one more point is given here. What is that? AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. Both are the heights, or height of the pole. Both are equal. It is given, right? Yes. Now, in the right angle triangle DCP, we are using simple trigonometric ratios, tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side to the angle. Here we are considering a point angle P. So here in the triangle, right angle triangle DCP, tan P is equal to opposite side is nothing but CD, adjacent side is nothing but CP. Okay, so it's the opposite side is nothing but the height of the pole, right? And the adjacent side is nothing but the distance between the pole to the point at which the elevation has been taken. Okay, simply we can say that in this right angle triangle, tan P is equal to CD by CP. Simple. Okay, so tan 30 here, angle is given, angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, that we know. So tan 30 is equal to CD by CP. So 1 by root 3 is equal to CD by CP. Obviously CP by root 3 is equal to CD. CD is nothing but, one height of the pole, CD. Okay. So CD is equal to CP by root 3. CP by root 3. Let us consider it as the equation 1. Okay, now let us move to another angle of elevation. It is given to next pole, it is given 60 degrees, right or not? So again we are considering tan theta. Tan theta is equal side opposite to the theta by side adjacent. So here we are considering the angle as P, because a point we have told, no, that's why tan P is equal to, here it becomes, for the right angle triangle, ABP, tan 60 is equal to, tan P is equal to AB by BP. Okay, so here tan P is equal to AB by PB, BP or PB. Okay, so here what can we say? The opposite side to angle 60 by adjacent side to angle 60. Okay, so tan 60 is equal to AB by PB, or tan 60 is equal to AB by BP. So tan 60 value that we know, root 3 is equal to AB by BP. Okay, root 3, we are taking root 3 into BP is equal to AB. What is AB? AB is nothing but the height of the other pole, first pole. Two poles are there now for us. Okay, so the height of the pole is equal to AB is equal to root 3 into BP. So, but what is given here? It is given that the heights of the poles are equal. That means AB is equal to CD. So, what can we write here? As AB is equal to root 3 into BP, we can also write CD is equal to root 3 into BP, because the height of the poles, both the poles are equal. Okay, so we have taken CD is equal to root 3 into BP. Okay, CD is equal to root 3 into BP. But in the first equation, we have found something. CD is equal to CP by root 3 according to first equation while taking the triangle of right angle triangle of DCP. CD is equal to CP by root 3. We have found it out. Okay, in equation 2, we are able to find that CD is equal to CD is equal to root 3 into PP. Okay, so we are equaling as CD is equal to CD, obvious, no? So 1 and 2 from equations 1 and 2, what can we write? CP by root 3 is equal to root 3 into BP. CP by root 3 is equal to root 3 into BP. So CP obviously becomes root 3 into root 3 into BP. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So CP is equal to 3BP. CP is equal to 3BP. We are able to simplify it. Okay. CP is equal to 3BP. Right? Now, but what do we know here? One point is clearly mentioned. A point is there on the road in between the poles only. So obviously, what can we write here? BC. BC is the total width of the road. Okay. So the total width of the road will be equal to BP plus CP. Okay, because the point is there on the road only in between the poles. Okay, so we have derived this particular equation from that point only because the point P is there on the road in between the poles. Obviously, we can write that BC is equal to BP plus CP, right? So but the width of the road is given 120 feet. Okay, so we are equating there. 120 is equal to BP plus CP. Okay, so 120 is equal to BP plus, but what can we find it out? CP is equal to 3BP here. We have derived it. CP is equal to 3BP. So we are substituting the same value here. CP in the place of CP, we are substituting 3BP. Okay, so 120 is equal to BP plus 3BP is equal to 4BP. So 4BP is equal to 120. BP is equal to 125 120 by 4. BP is equal to 120 by 4 means simplified 30 feet. 30. What is BP here? BP is nothing but the distance between the pole to the point, first point, where the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Okay, so BP is equal to 30 feet. One distance we have found out, one distance, that is BP. Okay, that is nothing but 30 feet. Now we need to find out this distance also. What is this distance? The distance between the point and the other pole. Here the distance between the first pole to the point is 30 feet. Obviously, what does it become here? CP is equal to BC minus BP. Yes or no? BC minus BP. So here CP is equal to 120 minus 30, that is equal to 90 feet. CP is nothing but here if we observe the distance between the point to the next pole. Okay, right? Yes. So we have found out the distance of the point from the two poles. Okay, first distance, when we consider the first pole, the distance is 30 feet, and when we consider the second pole, the distance is 90 feet. Now we need to find out the height of the poles. Okay, so just we are substituting. We have derived no from the equation CD is equal to root 3 BP. Yes or no? So as AB is equal to CD, both the poles height. Okay, just we are substituting the values here. BP is equal to 30 into root 3. Okay, so BP is equal to 30 meters. We have find it out. Okay, now CD is equal to root 3 into BP. Root 3 value that we know 1.732. Just we are is equal to 1.732. We know. Okay, let us substitute, root 3 value to find it out, CD, the height of the pole. Okay, CD is equal to root 3 into BP. So root 3 into BP value is 30. So CD is equal to approximately 51.93 feet. But what is given here? Here it is given that both the poles are in equal height. So obviously the height of the pole AB is also 51.93 feet only. Okay, so as both the poles are equal height, we can write the height of the pole AB is also as 51.93 feet. Okay, right? And we are able to find out the height of the poles and the distance between the point to the pole 1 and the pole 2 successfully. Okay, right? Yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.